Greetings from Cusco, Peru. I am here in the main plaza called Plaza de Armas, and it's the heart of this beautiful city that is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So I'm gonna be walking through a beautiful street to reach a district called San Blas, and that district is the oldest neighborhood in this historic historic city, I should say. And along the way I'm gonna be walking through a beautiful street that will lead me to that district. And I see here is the Cusco Cathedral, but now it's closed. I might visit it later. And over there is the Church of the Company of Jesus, I think that's what they call it, and I will go there later. And here is the beginning of the street that will take me to San Blas district. And Cusco is at 3,400 meters above sea level, about 11,200 feet above sea level. So you might notice that I will be breathing a little bit heavy because of the high altitude. I get tired so easy here, and everybody actually gets tired here. Every few minutes I would recommend you take a break, stop, take a break and drink water if you are susceptible to altitude sickness. So this street at night is really happening. It looks so beautiful at night with all the lights and everything. They should actually call it the City of Lights. You know, they call Paris in France the City of Light, but I have been to Paris and I am here in Cusco now, and I can tell you that this city at night looks much better than Paris, in my opinion. They should call it the City of Lights because this street, I'm not exaggerating, at night is really beautiful. I'm gonna try to include some footage, night footage, in this video or in the next video. So I'm gonna be continuing the walk. Really beautiful. The walk all the way up there, and they charge money, by the way, if you want to take photos with those ladies. They charge you money. And here is the 12 angled stone. This is a really famous spot. It's called 12 angled stone, and I'm not sure where that stone is. No, gracias, señora. I don't know where that stone is located, but I will walk through it later. Excuse me. You see, I'm having a hard time walking, navigating my way through this this crowd. Yeah, it's really crowded. And it is actually crowded when people join tour groups, and that's what makes it crowded. But for independent travelers, if they're all independent travelers walking on their own, I don't think it's gonna be that traffic. but when you are with a group, you're forced to make a stop and listen to the tour guide, and while he explains the history. And here is uphill walk, and this is the challenging part because it's really tough to climb in the city due to the high altitude. San Blas is famous for arts work. Actually, it's known as the artist quarter, artist plaza or something like that. I had to stop and take a break for about 5 hours, and everything I do here in Cusco, I do it at a slow pace to avoid any kind of altitude sickness. And here is the problem with the narrow streets. When they allow cars to pass through these narrow streets, it ruins the experience. It will be nice if they make it car-free zone. So I filmed other sections of Cusco. If you're interested, you can watch them. I went through to other districts called Santa Ana district, and another district that I forgot the name. You can check them out. They also allow motorcycles here in addition to cars. So I had to wait for him to turn off his motorcycle engine because it's really noisy. And here the climb starts. What a beautiful narrow streets, colorful streets right there. There is some construction work going on here. Every time I walk and talk and do my filming, do my videos, I always encounter some kind of noise generators, either the wind or the traffic, car traffic, motorcycle traffic, street music, and you name it. I'm almost there. I reached the viewpoint, but later I will go down and walk through that district. A lot of colorful streets in that district, but first I need to reach the viewpoint and see where how that looks like. And I'm looking at Google Map. I'm not sure if I should go this way or the other way. No, I think it goes this way. This way is better. See, I had to stop and take off my jackets because it's getting warm temperature is 62 degrees Fahrenheit, but because of all the hiking and walking, the body generates heat. And Google Map shows that I am only 1 minute away from the viewpoint, and it looks like I'm the only one here. I'm not sure why. Maybe Google Map is wrong or what, because if it's a platform, viewing platform, I would imagine it's gonna be crowded. But we will see where it's gonna take me. I see a cafe right there with a nice balcony. Maybe the view is beautiful on the other side. We will see. Right there is the it shows that I arrived. This is the San Blas viewing platform, and then after that I will go. Oh, I was gonna fall. I tripped. After that I will go through the colorful streets of this district. So I'm not done yet, and I will take a break here, somewhere here. Let's go up here. Today the weather is beautiful, sunny and shiny, perfect for filming, and no wind. Look at that, what a view. The view of Cusco right there. And I was there, I walked from the main cathedral, Cusco Cathedral. Alright, I took enough photos over there, and out of the sudden I see a bunch of people showing up. So I was kind of lucky that I was almost the first person to go there. And now I am on my way to visit a historic temple, San Blas temple, and it's somewhere here, 3 minutes from where I am walking. And if you are still watching this video and you are thinking of visiting Cusco sometime in the future, I will give you some tips to help you prepare for the altitude sickness. First thing first, contact your primary doctor and let him or her know that you are traveling to Cusco at high elevation, around 12,000 feet above sea level, 11,500 feet above sea level, and your doctor will describe a medication for you. What a beautiful street right there. So let's go this way and talk to your doctor, and your doctor will prescribe a medication for you. Doesn't mean that you have to take it, just take it in case you get sick. If you are susceptible to high altitude sickness. Tip number 2, also ask him for a prescription for nausea and vomiting. That is also important to take it with you, just in case you get nausea and you have the vomiting issue. See, while I am talking and giving you tips, I am trying to focus on Google Maps to see where I am going, but it looks like the streets are very beautiful. Even if I get lost, I don't have a problem getting lost. So, medication for high altitude and medication for nausea and vomiting. That's tip number 2. Tip number 3 is take with you also over-the-counter medication. You don't need a prescription for that. Anti-diarrhea medication, just in case you get diarrhea here. That is the third thing you take with you. So far so good. I'm not a doctor, by the way, but I am just giving you tips that I followed based on my experience, you know. So like I said, just talk to your doctor and let him or her know that you are going to Cusco. Do not come to Cusco without any preparation. Talk to your doctor first. And what else I need to, let's figure out how to get to that temple, because I'm going toward the wrong direction. So let's figure out this Google map, and I will resume my talking. Alright, I am going this way, and I'm not that far from the temple. The temple is right there, but it's closed due to construction work. So tip number 4 is, do not spend your first 3 nights in Cusco. Let me repeat that. Do not spend your first 3 nights in Cusco if you are flying, if your home city is up at sea level. If your home city is not at high altitude, let's say you're coming from, I'm just gonna give you an example. You're coming from Los Angeles. Los Angeles is not high altitude city. Then I would suggest that you fly to the capital of Peru. It's called Lima, and then from Lima fly. You don't need to spend a night in Lima. Fly to Cusco, but as soon as you land, as soon as your flights arrive on Cusco, immediately take a taxi. Do not spend your first night in Cusco. Take a taxi and go immediately to Ollantaytambo, a town called Ollantaytambo, and I covered that in one of my videos. You can check out my videos, and I'm saying that because Ollantaytambo is about 2,700 meters above sea level, so that will give you an opportunity to acclimate to the high altitude. So you spend there 3 nights. You spend there 3 nights and you explore the town. It's a beautiful town. You can check my my videos of Ollantaytambo. And if you want to visit Machu Picchu, you can do a day trip from Ollantaytambo. And then after you acclimate to the high altitude in Ollantaytambo, come to Cusco and spend your time in Cusco. By the time you are in Cusco, your body will be ready for the high altitude, and this is exactly what I did. So that is tip number 4. And look at the let's go to the other side. Tip number 5 is drink a lot of water. And when you walk or when you hike, take it easy, you know, slow down. Don't be in rush, because you will definitely get tired. And in case, God forbid, in case you need a supply of oxygen, there are pharmacies here that sell oxygen, just in case you need it. See, now my plan is actually to go to this temple, go inside, but I'm not sure if it's actually open or closed. Google Map shows that it's closed, but anyway, you get the idea. By the time if you're watching this video, by the time you watch this video and you visit Cusco, maybe it will be open. And now let's walk through the street. I just closed my Google Map. I don't need to hold my phone because I get tired. One hand is holding the phone and the other hand is holding the camera. So it's a lot of work, especially when you have to pay attention to the traffic, and you have to pay attention to Google Maps, and you also have to pay attention to what I am saying. So I'm doing three tasks at the same time, and also dealing with the heavy breathing and the high altitude. So I'm not sure how many tips now. I said 5 tips. 5 tips so far. Yeah, the 6th tip. Tip number 6. Do not eat heavy on your first night in Cusco. Do not eat heavy. Eat something light. I would suggest you take you eat soup, something light, no meat, so that you know, the first night take it easy, and then the second night, third night, then if nothing happens to you, then you're fine. You go back to your normal schedule. And I did get dizzy. I did get dizzy one time. I was actually holding a camera, and I was inside. I was climbing the bell tower in a place called Coricancha, and I got dizzy. I got dizzy for 3 seconds, vertigo, but I am not sure if that dizziness is triggered by the high altitude or by my ongoing pre-existing condition. I always get vertigo once in a while, even at my home city. I get vertigo, but I think the high altitude triggers the issue more. So if you're suffering from vertigo, you're susceptible to vertigo and motion sickness and all that kind of stuff, you might be more susceptible to the altitude sickness when you are in Cusco. So everybody is different. You will not know unless you traveled in the past to high elevation, high altitude cities, and you spent a night there. See, the problem, what I heard is that I talked to my doctor, and I told him I hiked so many places. I went to the Swiss Alps, high altitude, and he asked me one question: did you sleep there? Did you spend a night? And I said, why are you asking? He said, because it makes a difference. Because high altitude sometimes gets triggered if you sleep a night. At night, it happens at night. So he said, did you sleep? Did you spend at least 2 nights at a high elevation altitude in the past? I told him yes. He said, did something happen to you? I said, not really. He said, then most likely you will be fine in Cusco. And he was right. For the most part, I don't have any problem. I mean, I can still walk. I can still do my my walk and talk and all that kind of stuff. But I have to take it slow, you know. So every 5 minutes when I walk and do my filming, I have to turn off the camera and take a break, drink a lot of waters, and I will be fine. So my doctor was right, but I took all those medications with me just in case, you know. I'm not sure if I already walked down the street or not, but I don't remember. So let me know if you, in the comment section, if I already walked here already or not. So tip number what now? Number 7? Forgot what's the number. Tip number 7: be prepared to fly back to Lima in case you get sick and your condition gets very, very bad, because some people have to go to a lower elevation. They have to fly back to Lima. So have a backup plan just in case you know, some people go to the hospital and they stay there for 2-3 nights, and their condition don't get better unless they go to a lower elevation. But that is very, very extreme condition. It's very rare. But who knows? Just be prepared. Wish for the best and prepare for the worst. And I'm not sure if you have when you travel, you have travel insurance or international health coverage that covers you in case you get sick. I think I came back to the same temple, so I did walk here before. So since I already walked here before, I'm gonna switch to the other side of this district. I'm gonna continue walking this way because it's less crowded. So I do have travel insurance coverage, in case you're wondering, but that might apply only to US residents, people from the US, because I live in California. So I have two kinds of insurance when traveling. There are two types of insurance that you need to pay attention to. There is a coverage that covers flight cancellation, trip interruption in case you get sick, or trip delay in case your flight gets delayed, and all that kind of stuff. Or if you get sick and you want to cancel your trip, I have that coverage already built in for free with my American Express Platinum card. And that card is my favorite card when it comes to traveling, because the insurance that they offer, the car rental insurance and the travel insurance, are top of the line, you know. And that is the one type of travel insurance that I usually have. By default, it comes with my credit card. I do not use the one that comes with Visa, because that is not, based on my experience, it's not reliable. And that is why I exclusively use American Express every time I travel. My American Express Platinum card. The other type of the insurance that I usually get is the health coverage insurance, because I live in California and my insurance does not cover international travel, health insurance for international travel. So let's say, God forbid, I get sick in Peru, my health insurance at home from California will not cover me here. What I usually do is I buy a supplemental coverage from American Express. Oh wow, what a beautiful street right there. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. It looks like it's a nice narrow street. So I buy a supplemental health insurance for only $33 for 60 days. A trip for 60 days, I pay only $33, and that covers health coverage, international, anywhere in the world. And I trust that coverage because it is written by Amex Insurance Company, and Amex has really good service when it comes to filing a claim. Oh boy, where am I going now? We will see where this street will take me to. So it's going down. This stair is going down is always easier than going up. So $33 for 60 days, and it doesn't matter what country you go to, it will cover you everywhere. And then when the 60 days is over, I get another one. because I travel frequently. So I get another policy as soon as my 60 days expire. I pay another $33 to get another, to renew it for another 60 days. And I'm sure there are many other options as far as insurance go. But I like Amex because when I file a claim with them, they're very, it's a pleasure to work with them. They're not paying me anything, by the way. I'm just telling you based on my experience. It's not like I'm trying to promote or recommend. I don't get any commission from them. But you have to be careful. Whatever card you have, not all cards come with travel insurance coverage. So you will need to check with your benefits in details and read what benefits you have. The travel insurance that I have it comes by default with the Amex Platinum issued in US. So if you're not from the US, maybe your Amex card is different. And here is another beautiful street, but I will go there. So forgive me if I don't have any plan to follow, because I am just exploring as I go. I'm not following any plan, and this is the fun part. I don't like to follow a plan. I just like to walk and explore as I go. Look at this traffic. It's really heavy traffic right there. See, I have to hide from the traffic, getting away from that major street, but the traffic seems to be following me everywhere I go. But this street is better as far as the traffic goes. So another tip number 9, I think. Are we already number 9 now? Yeah, do not underestimate the high altitude sickness. Even if you're so healthy, you go to the gym, you're muscular, you walk, you run, you're a sport guy, blah blah blah, you know, do not underestimate high altitude sickness, because you never know. Everybody is different. If I don't get it, doesn't mean that you will not get it, and if I get it, doesn't mean that you will get it. Everybody reacts different when it comes to high elevation issues. So I think to diagnose, to see whether you will be more susceptible or not to high altitude sickness when you come to Cusco, ask yourself 2 questions, 3 questions. Even if you are healthy, I would say ask yourself 3 questions. First question: have you ever been to high altitude area in the past, above 11,000 feet in the past? Ask yourself that question. If yes, then the second question will be, did you sleep there? Did you spend a night there? Did you spend 2 nights there? If the answer is yes, then the third question will be, how did you feel? Were you okay? Did you get nausea at night? Did you throw up? Did you get dizzy? Did you have issues breathing at night? All that kind of stuff. If the answer is no, then you might be able to travel to Cusco, but that doesn't mean that you will not get sick. You still need to prepare. Ask your doctor let your doctor know that you're traveling to a high altitude area, and just to be on the safe side. But less likely you will get sick if you answered yes to the first two questions and no to the last question. But if you answered no to the first question, then you have to be very, very careful, you know. So that is what I'm gonna recommend you to do if you're planning to visit this beautiful city. And 3 days ago I visited a town called Chenchero town. I have a video of that, you can check it out. And that town is about 3,760 meters above sea level. It's even higher than Cusco. It's way higher than Cusco. And you can check out my video and see how I was struggling with breathing when I was doing my walk and talk video there. And my taxi driver told me that that town is actually higher than Cusco. And no wonder why I was struggling very bad. See, I have to be very careful when I cross over the street. There is some kind of a monument right there. That's where I'm trying to go before I end my video and go have lunch somewhere here. I think I'm okay to cross and get to this monument. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I see you in my next videos of Cusco. I'm not sure what that monument is for. So see you later. Bye bye.